The column for the left bank is headed by drummers. They're followed by school children. The fabric they carry in their hands is part of a kilometer-long Ukrainian flag.
I'm here because I'm a patriot. I'm really worried about the situation in our country, and I think that events like this should be held to unite the youth.
Olga, like the others here, is celebrating Ukrainian Unification Day. An armored car accompanies them.
In their times, cars like this took part in the defense of Kyiv and other Ukrainian cities. Armored cars like this stood on Sofievska Square on 22nd of January 1919 and witnessed that fantastic and historic moment. Of course, it was more emotional then.
Alexander Leszczynski is a Kiev resident and a participant in the first living chain between Kiev and Lviv. He said that there were more participants in the 90s.
The first time I took part in such demonstrations was in the beginning of the 90s. That was the first unity chain between Kyiv and Lviv. I remember it was a bit warmer back then, and I was standing near the Vozdukho-Flotsky bridge. There were a lot of people indeed.
The Penn Bridge was chosen to hold the event because it connects the banks to the Dnipro River in Kiev.
Today we are doing it on the bridge because they always tried to divide us along rivers, to divide in the right and left bank, and along the Zbruch River, as if we're somehow different. No, we will always be united as we were 100 years ago.
With beating drums carried by citizens wearing the uniform of soldiers of the Ukrainian Galician Army, the column moving from the right bank carries the blue part of the flag. In the center of the bridge, the two columns are connected into one living chain.
Single, united, unified Ukraine. Nowadays, this is very important for Ukraine. Not only East and West should be united, but also the people who want to contribute somehow to their state. It is extremely important.
The event ended with a symbolic unification of the Ukrainian flag and the singing of the national anthem. Next year, in celebration of the centennial of the unification, the organizers plan to recreate the historical living chain of 1990.